Hey guys, it's Leo, and it's time to talk about episode 26 of HUGTTO PRECURE. This episode focused on our angel Saya, and what a great episode. So, at the start of the episode, Saya did a commercial, and now she is really wildly popular. Um, she is everywhere. There are posters, there are big screens showing her commercial on the streets. People recognize her wherever she goes. And so she is gaining a little bit of popularity. People are after her. And the girls are all admired by that. Um, but Saya is really debating inside of her. Does she really want to be an actress? Is this really what she is longing for? Is this really what she wants to do? And I really liked that scene when Hana was saying, Homare has her figure skating, Saya has acting, Lulu's an android, and Emiru has her guitar, and I have nothing. And she is debating with her possibilities. And then Saya just went on and said, well, yes, I'm working as an actress now, but I'm not really sure if that's what I want to do. And so I think this adds like another layer to her character because usually in anime, when a character is doing something, when a character is succeeding in that usually is his or her dream. And she is really still debating if that's what she wants to do. And there is a reason for that, and I think that this is not the only reason, but that's the reason the episode focused on, which is her mother. Her mother is a very famous actress, and she doesn't want to get in her mother's way by being an actress as well. So she is conflicted inside of her because of that. And so she wants to talk to her mother about it. And this is a very interesting thing because it shows that she and her mother are not very close. And at the same time, that her mother works a lot because they don't have time to talk about it. And so they decided to go to the studio where her mother works. And when they went there, it's nice because we were able to see Saya's father again. And another thing that I love about Hakto is how they subvert like tradition. So we have a family in which the mother works and the father stays at home, but we already had this in other seasons of Precure, like Ichika's father. But this time, the father, he supports the mother at work. So the mother is the big figure and the father is just supporting her like behind the curtains. And I really like Saya's father. He's not a very big of a personality, but he's always there supporting his wife, and he's very kind to the girls. He's very kind to everyone. Another touch that I really liked was how they added something there for Lulu. Like Lulu loved the show in which that Saya's mother, I forgot her name, Saya's mother acted on, and it's a cooking show. So it's a soap opera, if I'm not mistaken. It's a dorama, and she loves it because it's about cooking, and she's a chef, and she's always cooking, and she's always hungry. The way they showed it, it was priceless. I loved it. And I feel like this adds another layer to Lulu's character as well because she is kind of a comedic character because of her stoic personality. And well, this is also comedic, but we're being able to see more of her apart from the serious issues that she's been through and all of her partnership with Emiru. We're being able to learn more about what she likes and what she does in her free time, and that's really nice. So when they got there, they met that girl, who I forgot the name, who considers Saya as a rival, but Saya doesn't really see her as one. The way Saya treats her, it must be infuriating to her because Saya treats her like a friend, and she treats Saya as a rival. And it was really nice when she did that Ojo-sama laugh and Hudson started crying, and that was the cue to Saya's mother to appear, and it was really nice the way they did that with all of her presence, and everyone in the room could feel it. Everyone in the room could see how strong of a presence she has, especially because she's famous and all. And then we were able to get to know a little bit more of her. She's very gracious and she's very polite and she's very educated. And then we had a moment with Saya and her. I think that we had a moment before that with her acting, and everyone was surprised with how far she will go to make a scene good, and everyone was like starstruck by that, and that was very nice. I really liked that. And then we had a scene with Saya and her, and Saya was talking about it. You know, her dream of, not a dream, but her wishes of becoming an actress, or if it would bother her. And her mother raised a very important question that Saya was overlooking. And she told her, are you ready to face the fact that people are going to say that you are an actress just because you're my daughter? And well, and it's nice because she also said something like, people are going to say it no matter what, even if you get your roles by yourself like you're doing. People are going to say it now and forever. People are going to keep saying this. Are you ready to face this kind of thing? And Saya, she couldn't answer that. She couldn't. She was simply speechless because she didn't think about that. And that was something her mother brought up. That's something very important that she's probably going to face if she chooses to go to this route. And she simply didn't think about it. So I thought that this was a very nice thing for her mother to say. Even though her mother is not a very motherly person, she still like she keeps her distance. And even though she hires her daughter, she still keeps her distance. She's very polite and centered even when talking to her. And she didn't answer her question directly, but she posed this. She posed this this question for her to think and for her to reflect. And after that, we were able to see Saya dwelling on it. And at the same time, Saya was very confused, thinking that her mother was not acceptable of this idea. Maybe because her mother didn't answer, maybe because of that her mother changed the subject, but she was a little afraid of that. And at the same time, we had Jealous. Jealous appeared and she decided to attack, and she attacked Saya's friend, who considers Saya a rival. And then we had, I thought that the Oshimada of the week was going to be a leak, but it ended up being a camera. But after that, it was nice because we were able to see Jealous, you know, looking at Saya's mother and saying, oh, she's a very um, talented person and she's full of asa power. This is what I hate the most. So maybe we're going to see more of Jealous in the future and what's driving her to be part of Kuriasu Corp. I hope that we are able to see that. They're doing a good job with the villains. They're doing a good job, so I hope that we see more of Jealous. I love her. And then she took the asa power from Saya's mother as well, and then the fight started. The fight itself wasn't really something else, but I liked that when the fight started, I was like, oh my god, I think this is going to be a great fight because the Cures started getting physical. But no, nothing special actually. But after a little bit, we had Saya fighting alone because all of them were able to. Oh my god, I forgot a very important part of the episode. But let's talk about the fight first. Uh, Saya was fighting all alone because all the cures were sent away. But when she was almost hit, Machete helped her, and then she was able to use her powers to to do a nice grab, and they did such a special effect for that. It was very cool. It was very cool, and it was nice because Homare and Hana were watching and they said, "Oh, Kira Anjay is so cool," and you know that's not something you would say for Kira Anjay. Let's be honest. But what I wanted to talk about that I forgot was Saya's raising, because we got to know lots of people that work in the production of that studio. And Saya's been there since she was very young. Another thing that I really liked, you know, I feel like it's a very important thing because usually mothers are forgotten in in jobs, you know, they can't get jobs after they get children, or if a woman wants to have children, she'll probably be overlooked at a job and she will have a hard time having one. But it was a nice example, you know, it's not an example for the right people that they should be showing this, but it was a nice example either way. It was really nice because everyone around Saya's mom embraced the idea that she still wanted to act and be a mother. And so they helped her raise her children. And that's an important topic because when we have friends, maybe coworkers we like a lot, and they want to have children, I think that we should be there. We should help them because I think that I've heard lots of women saying that mothers, especially when their children are very young, they usually feel very lonely. And it was nice that Precure showed it this way. You know, I really liked that. I really liked that narrative. I really liked seeing Saya's past and, you know, when she was a baby and she was growing up. And I really liked that. And everything that happened in this episode made Saya remember that and Saya value her raising and how she likes that place, that specific studio that her mother works on, because it's part of her history as well. And another nice thing, her father was always there beside her mother. He was always there helping her. Amazing. And, well, after she defeated the monster, she was able to see a little bit more of her mom, a little bit more of her acting, and her father was also bringing some food to them, and they were all surprised because all the food there was made by Saya's father. Lulu eating the food, priceless, priceless. And you know, at the end, it was nice. The conclusion that Saya got was really nice. Her dream is not set yet. She is not set on the idea she wants to be an actress. It's not certain for her. Even after everything she saw, this is not certainty for her. But she loves this place and she has a dream now. Her dream is to act beside her mother at least once. And the way her mother reacted to that was really nice because I think that it stimulates Saya. You know, the way her mother played and saying, "Are you sure you can get on my level? Can you get on my level?" And you know, it's a stimulation. It's done in a way of stimulating her, not actually downplaying or saying, "Well, you can't get on my level. You won't be able to do this." No, it was done in such a nice way. Her tone was really nice, and I really liked it. And I'm so happy with this episode. It was so nice. It was so nice seeing Saya like this. I still want to see Saya being a little stronger in fights, but I think that in this episode, she was able to bring something else that she wasn't bringing yet. So this is a step forward for Kira Anjay. And for Saya, I think Saya is being a great character so far. And she had a rough start, but after that episode in which she auditioned, I don't remember the number, I think that she's been getting like a nice writing. A nice writing. She's always receiving something here and there when the episodes are not focused on her. And I really like that. I really enjoy it. So that was it, guys. That was my opinion on episode 26. We're more than halfway through HUGTTO. Oh my god. And those are my opinions. Please leave a comment with yours. Let's keep our talk in the comment box below. And thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye bye.